Okay. I forgot what I was supposed to say. Hi everybody, I'm here to get my hair detangled. I'm snapping. From what I remember, it started when I was about in first grade, probably from stress. It made me feel kind of stressed and sad. And it usually sometimes gave me headaches. The headaches mostly happened when I was at school or when I was trying to sleep because I had to wear a certain way for me to actually get comfortable. It was mostly hard to wear hats and stuff like that. At our school, we used to do bike rides, and I could never join in because I couldn't fit my helmet. People would always touch my hair, but I never really had the courage to tell them not to because I always thought it would hurt their feelings and make them sad. The people who would always touch my hair would say it was rock solid and it looked like stuff. And it was just very rude. I'm a little anxious and nervous, but I'm ready to get started.
Well, we came here because I have been struggling for at least 6 years trying to maintain my life. So this all started probably since I got divorced. I had my daughter fairly late in life, waited for marriage to have a kid, and only to have a husband leave us in the midst of me finishing my bachelor's degree, as well as my father dealing with cancer, and my mother having 2 major surgeries on her knees. I had to not only take care of them around the clock, I had a brand new baby girl that I was juggling to support and still working my job and going to school without the help of anybody. I became overwhelmed, very depressed, anxiety through the roof, and I just didn't know what to do. I had to pick my battles, and unfortunately my daughter is suffering from me not being able to do it all. I would have to get up and leave the house by 6 a.m. in the morning. We would eat in the car, going to school and work. I would pick her up, it would be dark. By the time we get home, we'd already had dinner, we'd shower and go to bed. I would try on Sundays to get up and work on her hair. By then, her hair was already so long and thick. It worked for a while. And then it got to the point where she was always screaming and crying because she hated getting her hair combed. And being somebody that was already overwhelmed, I just stopped fighting. I had to pick my battles because I was losing myself really fast. I had a husband who was on drugs, constantly harassing us, following me. I had to get restraining orders against this person. Again, still trying to finish school and support my father with cancer and my mother. Later soon, my brother that I was really close to, my oldest brother, he died, who was my support with my mother. After he died, 3 of his sons died, as well as my niece, and that was all within a 5-year period. And this is the outcome of me not giving up, but searching for help, because my only option was to either cut it or try to detangle it myself. And I've tried many, many times using many, many products, spending lots of money, only to keep starting from the beginning. I would manage to get this part combed out in the back and never could get these big ponytails combed out because it takes so much time, and time is something that I don't have because I work full time, and I couldn't do it, not by myself. So my feelings are overwhelmed, frustrated, sad, embarrassed. People are always commenting, how could you let her hair get like this? I never thought I would be one of those mothers. I love kids. They're my passion. And I allowed this to happen to my child when I've given so much to foster children and nieces and nephews. And I lacked in the responsibility of my daughter. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to have some help, and to learn how to keep this from not happening. Even with my stressors, I'm thankful that we have the help and the support. So here we are. So, and one of the biggest questions is what were people saying about my daughter's hair when they see her? She's a beautiful girl, and they seen that she had a lot of hair. This went on from my family to friends to teachers, and the crazy thing is that despite the way this looked, I would take the time to really brush this as much as I could and condition it, and I would band it and make it look decent to where it looked like a protective style. And so it's crazy that people would always say how beautiful her hair was, or yet on the other hand, people would say, you need to comb that out. You need to do something with her hair. And so I got it from both sides. People that didn't know would say how beautiful her hair was. People that did know that there was something different about her hair, they would make comments and kind of shun me and look down like, I can't believe you need help. I'll come comb her hair out. I get all that, but I've never gotten anybody to step up to say, how can we help you? Is there a way that we can help you do this? So it's been a two-sided thing. It's beautiful hair, but it's matted and it's detangled. It's tangled to where I can't make it and do any other styles right now. So her father had seen her a couple times in the last year, and he went off to tell my mother and some other people in my family how much of an irresponsible mother I am when I've been taking care of my child, doing the best that I could. And I thought to myself, the thing that he could have asked is, can I give you some money to help you? Or can I find a way to help you get her hair done? I don't get that. Instead, what I get is, I should do better. I could do better. So in doing her hair, also, these are the section that I've been able to comb out. This is kind of matted because it's been in rubber bands and she's been swimming and stuff. But I've been able to comb this out from time to time to where this will all be combed out. But again, these are the two that I have the problem with. I would like to just add, for the people that are experiencing this situation, and it might not be a lot of you, maybe people won't admit it, or they are dealing with this, I would just advise you not to give up. There are people that can help you. They are out here, and don't be ashamed. Life is hard, and sometimes life can come at you so hard that you can only do so much. I'm not saying that this is what you shouldn't do, but I'm saying sometimes you just got to pick your battles and save yourself from losing yourself. So I'm thankful to God that we have this opportunity to get some much needed help and support. Don't give up. All right, so here we go, y'all. We finna start this process and get my baby detangled. So I have been looking for help for her hair for at least the last 2 years. My mother, my mentor, and a couple of my friends have all been trying to look online to find places. They've been sending me places in Raleigh, Florida, California, Seattle, and every place that I've talked to would never work with anybody under the age of 14. So that was another pain point for us because I couldn't find nobody who would do it. And some of the places did offer the services at a very steep cost, as well as, the age restriction. So again, this was a blessing to even find somebody that would be willing to help me, because to me, the only other option was to cut this hair off and start over. And so this is what we did not want to happen. And I'm so thankful that I'm so happy I found Tangle Hair Techs to help us get this hair detangled. You know, nobody's ever asked me when they've been seeing her hair for these last few years, nobody's ever thought or to even ask me about my own hair. And during the time that I was really struggling to not have time, you know, just to get up and go to work, take her to school, and come back home, and it's already time to go to bed. I got to the point where I had already stopped doing her hair, with the exception of trying to make it look nice, that I decided one day, look what I'm doing to her hair. And I'm getting up, combing my hair, throwing it in a ponytail. So I decided if I can't do her hair, I can't do mine. So I stopped doing my own hair, and my hair is just as bad as this. But I cut mine off. I cut it off, and it's just I can't take care of me if I can't take care of her anymore. So that's just where I'm at.
It is always beneficial to save dreadlocks or very matted hair instead of cutting or shaving the hair off. Who wants to wait 3 to 5 years to have their lovely long hair grow back? Shaving off or cutting all your lovely dreadlocks can be painful. There is never an easy solution when it comes to the decision of sitting to detangle dreadlocks or sitting to shave or cut it all off. Tangled hair techs use the Take Down Remover hair detangler product. The best tip is to expect success as we slowly comb out without cutting or shaving your dreadlocks off.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. We all know life gets rough, but you gotta be strong. Put your faith in our God, with Him all things are possible. So get up, comb your hair, show the world you're beautiful. So get up from depression and comb your hair now. Get away from the pressure, God will solve your problems now. Get up and get your hair detangled now. Get up and get your hair detangled now. Get up and get your hair detangled now. Don't let depression do this to your hair. Matted tangled hair is depressing. We want to help you save your hair. All things are possible with God. Luke 137. Call us now at www.tangledhairtechs.com.
It is always beneficial to save dreadlocks or very matted hair instead of cutting or shaving the hair off. Who wants to wait 3 to 5 years to have their lovely long hair grow back? Shaving off or cutting all your lovely dreadlocks can be painful. There is never an easy solution when it comes to the decision of sitting to detangle dreadlocks or sitting to shave or cut it all off. Tangled hair techs use the Take Down Remover hair detangler product. The best tip is to expect success as we slowly comb out without cutting or shaving your dreadlocks off.
Finally, Tangled Hair Techs can educate and help you save your tangled matted hair. We are professional hair detanglers. As you can see, the hard matted knots on the client's hair are very painful and heavy on her head. Severely matted hair has a medical name and is considered a medical condition, but the hospitals cannot detangle your hair. You can pray over your food, so you can pray over your hair to be saved. There are so many types of mats and tangles. Your hair can be a whole lump matted to your scalp, a tight knot clump, or a dreadlock clump. You can also have a hair bun or a matted wrapped clump. Sometimes the hardest types are tangled knot loops with the ends of hair sucked into the matted clump. Hair can become matted for many reasons. It can be that it's not getting combed enough, or it can be due to lost hair knotting itself around other dry strands of hair, causing your hair to mat tangle. Whatever the reason why your hair gets tangled, a solution is available. We specialize in detangling and removing matted, tangled, knotty dreadlock hair. We help you to restore brushing and combing your beautiful hair again. Tell your salon and friends. We only use the Takedown Remover Detangler Cream. We always need hair models, so don't cut your horrible tangled matted hair. Let us safely and patiently detangle your matted hair. Tangled knots and matted clumps do not just go away. They get bigger and worse. Hairdressers can learn to detangle and save very matted, tangled hair. Train or partner with us today. All things are possible with God. Matthew chapter 19, verse 26.
do people go with matted, tangled hair for treatment? Where do they go to get their hair situation solved? They can't go to a salon because a salon would judge them. A salon would not want to commit the time. So where do they go? Who cares for tangled matted hair when the hairdresser would not care for the hair? Where do they go? Who do they call? Are they supposed to go to a hospital for treatment? A hospital to get their hair detangled? No. In fact, many of the people that are in this room that have this hair condition, that have issues or going through a situation where their hair got tangled or matted, sometimes they're in the hospital. They're calling for help from the hospital. Or they were just released from the hospital. Or they have loved ones in the hospital. Do they go to an esthetician who cares for the skin? Does an esthetician or has an esthetician ever dealt with hair that can't be combed? Is that what they're trained for? They can't go to the salon. So where else are they going to go? Or perhaps do they call a plumber? Plumbers do have chemicals that open hot sinks or clog sinks or clog something. So perhaps their chemicals can unclog the hair. But who would want a plumber to put their hair in their hair? And would a plumber want to put their hair in someone's hair? Dead people have hairdressers and services. He's called cosmetologists. Cosmetology and beauty schools provide training. Some of the most well-known cosmetology and beauty schools provide training to become a cosmetologist, to do hair for the deceased. You know, we're trained. We're tangled hair techs. We're trained as professional hairdressers. Most people don't even know that we exist without our service until they're in that situation. Hairdressers don't even know that they can extend their knowledge, their services, until a client comes in with hair that's very matted or tangled, or if they make a mistake in the salon with the wrong product, or the shampoo without coming through it, or many other reasons for salon mistakes to cause hair to get tangled on hair. Yes, we are trained to detangle very matted hair, like dreadlocks, weaves, braids, twists, and hair extensions. But really, we provide a service that's priceless. It's priceless because we provide hair restoration to people who sometimes have lost all hope of ever getting their hair back. And even if they have hope, a little bit of hope, that there's a way out to save their hair, they're sometimes surrounded by people who feel that it's a lost cause. Just cut it. It'll grow back in some years. It's not the end of the world, which, yeah, it isn't the end of the world. However, you know, some people are very pessimistic. And then some people are optimistic. And some people have tried to help you detangle your hair. They couldn't get through it. So they've given up. And so you're surrounded by all this. You're drowning, actually, in all these discussions because you're sitting there and people are discussing your hair and the hopelessness of the situation. And you're sitting right there saying, is this real? Is this really happening to me? So we provide a service that people just don't even believe is possible. And we value that. We respect that. We don't even take that opportunity for granted as service providers in the hair industry. The work we do is not glamorous. But then again, neither is the work of a plumber. But people need plumbers all over the world. There are no language barriers when it comes to getting a service of a plumber. You can use your hands to demonstrate your sink. It's clogged, your toilet won't flush, it's blocked up. The same with matted tangled hair. There are no language barriers. Anybody can describe and demonstrate with their hands that their hair can't be combed through. It's got knots, it's got tangles in it, it's bunched together, it's flat like a pancake, it's a bird's nest. You know, you can't even get your fingers through it, it hurts, it's pulling. You can use your hands to describe that and your facial expressions. So we're not talking about a service that is only for one type of people, one type of culture, one type of hair texture. Only for those people in certain parts of the world. No, it's for everybody all over the world who has long hair, short hair, curly hair, thick hair, mixed textures, hair with mixed textures, mixed cultures. Hair is hair. It can tangle, it can mat. It has a mind of its own. If it's not cared for, if it's not loved, or if things just happen. Life happens. Mistakes happen. Our work is sponsored by Hair Gospel Limited International. Jesus Christ traveled to bring good news to people. The gospel. He brought healing. He demonstrated healing. He brought love. He demonstrated love, peace, blessings. He freed people from bondage. Not just physical bondage, mental bondage, spiritual bondage. But most importantly, and what we hold on to, is that he demonstrated to us that there's nothing impossible with God. Absolutely nothing is impossible in your life with God. In your situation, you can have the victory. It might take patience, it might take listening, and it will take prayers, but you can have and you can succeed because nothing is impossible with God. And you can read that for yourself in the Bible, verse 26, Matthew chapter 19. God has enabled us with the work that we do to travel the world, to provide seminars, training seminars. We have models that come that have matted tangled hair, had extensions or weaves or braids or even dreadlocks in for long periods of time, and we remove them and demonstrate that there's healing in hair, that your hair can be healed no matter what's going on. It can be restored. We demonstrate and we talk about how to love and respect for hair. Even if you don't have the patience, there are people out there that love and respect caring for hair. Your hair should bring you peace. When people have their hair matted or tangled with knots, they're not at peace. They're stressed.
Well, this
inside.
is our day 2.
It's depressing.
After she had her head wrapped last night,
You wouldn't know it.
she
They're
was able to
hiding
take a
it.
shower
Or maybe you do know it.
and get herself all relaxed.
But we demonstrate how
We
we can
covered
bring
up
peace
the
back to your hair.
pillows and made sure that her head was
We
secure.
want to free your hair from bondage. We want to demonstrate that.
And
We want to talk
she
about
mentioned
it.
it was a little
Because
bit
it's
uncomfortable
real.
trying to get
There are many
comfortable
people in the
to lay
world
down,
who are
but
living in bondage
she knew that she
from
could
their
do it, and
hair.
she did.
And
And
it
so
affects
we
everything.
have been
They won't go out the
waiting
house.
for
They don't
the
want to go out
arrival
anymore.
to
They
have
don't want
the
to see
unwrapping
friends.
done.
They're
hoping that the
irritated.
hair
They're
is nice and
cranky.
soft.
It's
The
bondage.
product smells wonderful.
It's like your hair has put you in
So
in
it
a
had
type
our
of
room
prison.
smelling really nice all night.
We want to
So,
demonstrate,
yeah,
and we
we
do
are
demonstrate in
excited
our
about
seminars
starting
how
the
you
next
can be a
day.
blessing.
The journey
with doing hair.
continues.
If you want to provide this service, it's a blessing, and your client will bless you back. They'll pay you. They'll lovingly pay you for your work, for your time, because where else are they going to go for the service? No one wants to do it. They've tried all that they can do. Friends have tried. Loved ones have tried to help them, but they can't get through their hair. And you're willing to sit down and spend the hours and take the time and patience to do it? They will bless you. You will get paid for your work. And you'll get paid well. It's so rewarding. The money won't even matter because you're so happy that you were able to demonstrate that their hair can come back again. I mean, you'll be happy with the money, yes, but you'll have even more joy because you successfully did something that no one else wanted to do for this individual. But most importantly, we want you to know when you come to our seminars, watch our videos, read about what we do, when you go to our website, we want you to know that all things are possible with God, even with the issues of hair. That's why we exist. We exist in this unique type of service to demonstrate that nothing is impossible with God, even with the issues of hair. If your hair is matted or tangled because it's just a manifestation of life's events or situations, things that you couldn't control, you got stressed out, work, family, events, accidents, illness, whatever it may be, you don't need to cut your hair. Cutting your hair is not the cure. If you want to cut your hair and shave it off because it's your choice, if you just don't want to sit the hours to do what it takes to get your hair detangled, fine, nothing wrong with that. But cutting your hair is not the cure because people have told you that's the only option you have. It's never over. Cutting is not the only option. It's not a solution. It's not the only solution. It's a solution if you choose to do it. We provide help, treatment, products, solutions to restore matted, tangled hair back to normal. We teach about our products and treatment and solutions. We demonstrate them as well. We want people to be a part of our team, to be a part of the work we do. Visit our website today, tangledhairtechs.com. We want to hear from you. Call us today. Email us today. In fact, you can host a seminar in your city or visit our seminars if we're in your city or in a nearby city. It may not even be for you, but do it for a loved one, a friend, an associate, a stranger who needs help now. Hair is very important to everyone. Thank you for supporting our work. Thank you for listening to what we do. And thank you for sharing what we do with people all over the world.
Welcome to Tangled Hair Tech's Detangling Training. Step 1. Soap takedown product on hair. Step 2. Wrap hair tightly in plastic wrap. Step 3. Take a blow dryer and heat the hair in the plastic wrap for 5 to 10 minutes. Step 4. Remove the wrap and begin to detangle the hair with a pintail comb. Step 5. Repeat if necessary. Step 6. Comb through the hair with a wide tooth comb as the hair begins to separate. Step 7. Braid each detangled section. If you have any problems, remember, never, ever, ever use conditioner or detangling spray. Call your Tangled Hair Tech trainer immediately.
Now enjoy your relaxation. Goodbye from Tangled Tech's Century.
Yes, matted hair has a medical name, but merry miracles still happen for matted hair. Who told you to cut off all your long, matted, tangled hair? People who do not have long hair love to tell you to cut your long hair. If they had long hair that was very matted or tangled, they would be trying to do everything possible to save it. When you do not have the assistance, time, emotional strength, or finances to get your hair detangled, it can be tempting to listen to these people. If your hair does not feel clean, use essential oils like peppermint and tea tree oils in your hair and on the scalp. But do not shampoo frequently. It makes the hair knot, mats, and tangles tighter. Also, it makes your hair smell due to buildup that is locked in matted hair. If your scalp feels itchy, try not to scratch it with pins or needles that could cut your scalp. It could lead to irritation of the scalp. Use peppermint or eucalyptus oils to soothe the itchiness of the scalp. Also, they will help with the scent of your hair. Finally, Tangled Hair Techs can educate and help you save your tangled, matted hair. We are professional hair detanglers. As you can see, the hard matted knots on the client's hair are very painful and heavy on her head. Severely matted hair has a medical name and is considered a medical condition, but the hospitals cannot detangle your hair. You can pray over your food, so you can pray over your hair to be saved. There are so many types of mats and tangles. Your hair can be a whole lump matted to your scalp, a tight knot clump, or a dreadlock clump. You can also have a hair bun or matted wrapped clump. Sometimes the hardest types are tangled knot loops with the ends of the hair sucked into the matted clump. Hair can become matted for many reasons. It can be that it is not getting combed enough, or it could be due to loss of hair knotting itself around other dry strands of hair, causing your hair to mat and tangle. Whatever the reason why your hair gets tangled, a solution is available. We specialize in detangling and removing very matted, tangled, knotty dreadlock hair. We help you to restore brushing and combing your beautiful hair again. Tell your salon and friends. We only use Takedown Remover Detangler Cream. We always need hair models, so don't cut your horrible tangled matted hair. Let us safely and patiently detangle your matted hair. Tangled knots and matted clumps do not just go away. They get bigger and worse. Hairdressers can learn to detangle and save very matted hair. Train or partner with us today. All things are possible with God. Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. Tangled matted hair doctors are here to help. Find easy and painless solutions to matted tangled hair. Nobody likes tangled or matted hair. Not only can this set off depression moods, but it can also bring down self-esteem. Sometimes tangled hair and hair loss is a result of a medical treatment. And sometimes it is an after effect of bad hair treatment that has damaged the hair, or worse, resulted in hair loss. The fact that this experience is harrowing and scary is something to take seriously. Find help at www.howtodetangle.com. That's www.howtodetangle.com, and improve your self-image in a way that is not detrimental to you or your health in any way. Even though an awful experience can trigger a depressive illness, when hair becomes seriously tangled or matted, most people become so scared. They don't want to cut their hair. Some people go into a denial by allowing their hair to stay this way. They are ashamed to go out in public or to even go to their salon. Inevitably, their hair gets worse. Some hair extension, braid, or dreadlock methods can last in the hair for 3 months and up to a year. When these hairstyles are removed with homemade remedies, it also causes serious damage, hair loss, and in some cases, severely tangled or matted hair. Matted, tangled hair must be detangled immediately, or else it will lead to depression or worse, permanent hair loss. We here at Tangled Hair Techs are here to rescue your hair and treat matted hair solutions with specially formulated Takedown Remover, states a team member. Tangled Hair Techs are one of the leading experts trained in the technique of takedown removal system. This unique system detangles severely matted hair, dreadlocks, tangled hair clumps, and bird's nest syndrome. Their mission is to save hair and preserve as much of your natural hair as possible. They are pioneers in the development of tangled hair removal services and training. Their natural hair transition treatment uses special treatment to reverse hair damage. They provide specialty detangle treatment and removal services for those who have very fine hair, who cannot grow their hair, who have suffered from bad hair treatments that have resulted in hair damage, people with alopecia, and even cancer survivors who are finished with radiation therapy and want to grow their hair back with a little help. Many studies done on damaged hair reveal that immediate treatment can help with all of the above and reduce the likelihood of reoccurrence. So, if you want to get smooth, soft hair, call Detangling Hair Techs today.
Oh my God, we're on day 3 and look at how much they've gotten done. I can run my fingers through her hair. This is crazy. We are so excited. What a blessing. I can't believe this. So we are in day 4 of completion, and they have really got it out. This stuff right here is a miracle. If you can, get it. I mean, we need this on our shelf at home. The takedown remover cream is what you need. This is going to be a staple for us. We are on day 4, and I don't know how we going to process her hair without it. We going to definitely continue to buy it, even if it's a bottle a month. This is amazing. Like, I thought we was going to have to get it cut. They did it all with this takedown remover cream. You got to get it, and I'm going to purchase the shampoos. Like I said, financially, this is a must for our house, for her, and we will constantly be buying this and keeping it in her hair as a leave-in conditioner, as a conditioner to condition after shampooing, and we're going to have the shampoo and the conditioner. But this is a miracle. That I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm flabbergasted. This, we thought we was going to cut all this off. You guys make sure to look at the before and after pictures. This is day 4 of them working the takedown conditioner through her hair. We haven't seen her hair like this in 5 years. And I promise to God to you, this is unbelievable. And I'm so thankful. We are so thankful. So purchase this. Get it. Get it in the hair. Call them if you need it. Detangler Hair Techs. Call them. Reach out to them. Let them help you through this process, because it can be done. If we can do it, anybody can do it. They will work with you, and they are a blessing. So use them. 10-year-old. They worked with a 10-year-old under 14. They took it on when everybody else said no. They said yes. So I just tell you guys to reach out.
It's day 4. It hurt a lot. I cried. If I could do it, you could do it too.